Philly F.A.M.E. Philly F.A.M.E.
Alright, man, we in here with Chic Raw, man. We got Chic Raw in the building, man. Philly F.A.M.E. TV, man. A lot of people was asking for you, man. A lot of people was commenting on the videos like, man, y'all gotta get Chic Raw, man. Y'all gotta get Chic Raw. So we linked up and made it happen, man. So before we get into what you got going on today, you know, we was talking, you was telling me about your new project, your new label situation and all that. But before we get to that, I mean, let's bring them back to the beginning, man. A lot of people remember you from the whole tour for the streets wave and all of that. But what made Chic Raw decide to want to rap to begin with? Like, what made you want to jump out there and do that?
Honestly, bro, that shit was like a, like, see, fool, that shit was like a sport to us, bro. Like, my nigga Vok, shout out to Vok too, like high school, like around high school, I used to bullshit around with like the karaoke shit, like the elbow, like just write shit here and there. But when we got to high school, that shit was like a sport, bro. Niggas be cutting lunch. You know what I mean, different periods going to lunch, everybody. You know what I mean, beating up niggas, Vok, Chenko, a couple of hot niggas. So, you know, I was putting shit together. Come recite a rap, probably like three raps. My niggas spit the same rap. You know what I mean? How excited niggas was fucking with this shit. So, you know, I put the nigga Big Star. Around the way because I was doing my brother, he was actually going to college at the time, but one of the Big Star folks, and you know, it was a nigga that was popping on the joint. He was like, my brother was bragging to his man, like, yeah, my little brother, I mean, spit that shit. So, make a long story short, I wound up fucking catching Star down the way. I had put like a long ass rap together. I put one joint, that was the joint that everybody knew, the Star Baby thing, like Bishop and Juice joint. I put that shit together, shit probably like 3 raps. I put that shit together. I caught a nigga run away, spit that shit is caught fire, bro. You feel me?
For the new handgun, I'm fishing to shoot. I'ma start banging niggas like Bishop and Juice, yeah. I'm the niggas scared of. Chickens ain't like me in that Cutlass Sierra until I got the truck with the lights on the mirrors. Yeah, I got my gear up, jeans and all. Shit that come from serving fiends that raw. I'm a hustler. I get to $1. Make sure I get rid of product. Whip up the powder. I'm an outsider, survivor my habitat. I'm everywhere where the cabbage at. That's everywhere where the addicts at. I post up where the Maricks at. And that thing on my waistline. That flame niggas like LeBron on the baseline.
Like at the time, you know, that social media shit wasn't popping, so that shit was like word of mouth. I started getting it. Everywhere I was going, niggas like, damn, I fuck with that joint, so that shit just made me go harder, you feel me? So I got the response from the streets.
Alright. Now, like we was talking about off camera, like, you know, the Big Star tour for the streets joint, that was like one of the first DVDs of our era that was really popping. And you was one of the first, I mean, people on there, or one of the few that was on there that stood out. That a lot of people used to, you know, recite the bars, and a lot of people used to talk about you and your verse and stuff like that. So what was the response and the feedback? Like you said, it wasn't no social media and stuff like that. So what was the response and the feedback you used to get after the DVD came out? The first joint, because I think it was 2 of them, if I ain't mistaken. Like, so after the first situation came out, like, what was that like for you?
Yeah, that's when that shit really started. Like, that shit started going crazy. That was some real shit, bro. Like now on copy shit, you know, it was a lot of shit popping at the time. Not a lot of shit, but it was like state property, like. So like the DVD shit, that shit, nigga, I ain't have no. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't no machine behind me, so that shit started popping. That shit started getting goofy. I started peeping niggas like. Taking my style, like my energy. You feel what I'm saying? Like this shit, the way I was, like my whole approach was, like I said, that shit was sport. Like niggas ain't fucking with me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but I started seeing everybody on the DVDs doing what I was doing, bro. That's how I knew I had something. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas started coming at me with my own style. You feel me? You was there, sure.
Yeah, so then the Top Shot situation, right? Because a lot of people at first thought that you and Vodka was actually a group. Know what I mean? Because y'all was on the DVDs together, but he was basically doing his own thing and you was doing your own thing, but you had your own group. Know what I mean? It was you. So give him that whole spill, because at one point in time, you know, Quill was a part of that. You, Quill. So give him that whole spill, like how that whole thing came together and how y'all started moving out and stuff.
For the shot and shit, that shit started from Doty. my man from West, I got it over Doty through my old head Style. I mean, it was fucking with y'all on the street shit. And, you know, Style was my old head. And Doty was already into the music shit. So I wound up just fucking with Doty, letting the nigga management. And we started like, you know, at the time the Big Star shit was rolling, so he started grabbing, he grabbed the niggas from West Philly. I grabbed Quilly, I grabbed Noah from the Yard, I grabbed Noah, and I grabbed Lowman at the time. So, and then I put out my solo project first, and then we dropped the double disc with the Underground Railroad drum. We got that drum right behind it. And then so the whole situation with Doty, that nigga, he had like, Doty was like a street, he was like on the street, he was heavy, so that nigga was like, everybody that was somebody, he was able to get the music to him, you feel me? So that shit helped a lot. Then like 52nd Street, on 52nd Street, they had Leak and Los and them niggas out there. So them niggas was helping too. Like that whole wave, that 52nd Street dog, and who was it? The Music Hut.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that shit helped out a lot too.
Alright. So yeah, y'all had stuff rolling with that. I mean, the Big Star thing was rolling, and then then Red Dollaz kind of came for you know what I mean? And we did an interview with Red. He basically said like he seen you on the DVDs and he feel like you was one of them boys and he wanted your spot.
No, that shit wasn't no real beef. Like I said, his folks was in the barbershop with Rock, and then he was like, they were saying I was the hottest nigga in the city, so he was like, man, he felt as though he was hot. So, you know, niggas just came at me with some shit. Came at me and go.
Alright.
The shit was actually art. You know what I mean? Niggas was fucking with it.
Alright. And then after that, you know, Reed Wave kind of went up because of it.
Oh yeah. That's why the bottom was like, yo, bro, don't come out on little bro. I was like, man, fuck that. That nigga out of pocket. He talking crazy. You feel me? I'm like, I'll come back this nigga, man. Man, fuck it. I was holding the block down, TF, you hear me?
Right.
Holding the block down, fuck it.
Alright. So then eventually got squashed, did it all that. Then, like you say, y'all eventually did some music together and all that. So give that spill. Like, what was the conversation like? The squad, was it a conversation or like?
Oh shit! Yeah, the first time I seen him, I think Jimmy the Saint like threw a party out, Atlanta City and shit. And I ran to Reed. We like on the same card and shit. And I seen him shit. We just like that shit ain't even happened, bro. But that shit really wasn't about nothing. You feel me? Plus, I told you when I went, I said I was on some chill shit. I understood, like, I mean, a lot of shit don't be, I mean, but I was hot though. When he first did that shit, I was pulling up in Southwest, all they do shit, bro. That shit wasn't even that deep, you know?
Alright, so let's get to this Quilly situation, man. Because y'all from the same area, basically. I mean,
yeah, cool.
Yeah,
cool. That was, that's my young. Still a little bro. See what cool. I brought Quill to the Top Shot and shit. I mean, Quill was a young boy. I always knew he was hot. You feel me? He's still hot. I brought Quill to the shit, but Quill wound up doing a track with Had at the time with the Go Get shit. And Had was like coming at Low Man. You feel me? And Low Man was with us. I'm like, man, how the fuck you doing the track? But a nigga coming at a nigga that we with, you feel me? So that's the whole thing with that situation. So I wasn't feeling that shit. So we started fucking with Quill. We came right at Quill. We bound on Quill on a pop beat. Me, Little Man, Animal and shit. And then Quill and then they started coming at us. And then that's when I caught I didn't even know D Jones when the shit happened with D Jones. That shit was crazy because it was like he was there and he was saying something. He was already saying some shit, like something about these rappers, something. But I was there with my man Goop. From back to Brickyard. But my man Bucks right now, he locked up and shit. Lil Bucks and shit. You know Lil Bucks?
Yeah, Bucks. Yeah, shout out to Bucks, man.
Shout out to Bucks, man. Bucks was broke. He was calling him, nigga was shooting dice or something. He like, the nigga D Jones back here. What you want me to do with it? So he laughing and shit, but Bucks always be playing and shit. So I'm like, man, fuck out of here. Hung up. And then probably like an hour and a half go by, the nigga called me again, like, yo, the nigga D Jones down here and shit. What you want me to do, bro? What you want? I'm like, man, I'm about to slide around there. So I slid around there, man, little man and shit. But the whole time, they was just like on some. I'm just going around there because I know them niggas was rapping. Niggas was rapping and shooting dice. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, cool. My man Goat was around. I slid around there. I didn't even know this nigga D Jones said something. You feel me? But he was there talking, saying some crazy shit while Goat was recording on the camera. I get in the motherfucking car. And Lil Man and Swift, they like, yeah, the boy was talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, you like the nigga D Jones. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, we just was on camera next to this nigga. Now niggas gonna see us on the joint. Nigga like, oh, nigga be fraud. You feel me? Boy talking crazy to him, and them niggas let him stand right there. So I go up. I hop right out of the car. You feel me? Draw that shit. But me and D Jones, we wind up squashing that shit too. I was in the halfway house, and his folks was in there. And he wound up, I wound up talking to him, doing a little intro and shit. Shout out to D Jones, so I just seen him.
Yeah, shout out to Jonesy, man.
Back cave and shit. I just seen him back here, but yeah, the shit with Quilly, man, though. That's what that shit had on sound with him. He hopped on the shit with Lil Man. Had about Lil Man and shit.
But that's crazy because this was years ago, and now today, 2017, everybody cool. Like, you cool with everybody. Everybody solid. I seen Quill in the video you was in. You just did and all that. So you can give them the spill on that. Like, y'all all solid. Everybody cool. Everybody working together.
Everybody good, bro. Everybody working. Everybody trying to win, bro.
All right, that's what's up, man. So speak on the transition from there. Like, the Too Raw for the Streets, wave popping. You dropped your mixtape and all that. So what was the moves from there, from that point?
What, after the Too Raw for the Streets, right?
I mean, after everything was rolling for you, like, what was you doing from there?
Bro, I ain't even take advantage of my situation because I didn't even know what I had to keep it in vain. You feel me, bro? I was like in the street. I was fucking up. I was dropping music, but I was like, I really wasn't doing that shit. You feel me, bro? I wasn't concerned about no shows, no features, none of that shit. I was just doing shit, dropping shit in the street, and that shit wanted to get me booked. You feel me? People always call me. All I do, I would just drop a project, sell that shit for the first week, get a couple hours off that shit, bro, and be back in the street. You feel me?
Alright.
I ain't had no guys, dog. Goldie was a street nigga. You feel me? The whole Top Shot shit, all that nigga was doing was putting the brave on that shit. He ain't know what the fuck he was doing either. You feel me? I ain't realized what I had, bro, until I got booked. Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, you said you did 3 years. You ended up getting booked and doing 3 years?
Yeah, I wound up. The shit was crazy because I just was at the nigga 5th crib and wound up the case was over. Quick one. Because I was on bail for a burner and some weed when they ran in my crib. The case was over. This joint was old, the federal case was old. But they picked this shit up just when I came from 50 crib. I was fucking with the nigga 50 at this crib probably for like a week and 3 days around November. But the drug joint was old in West Virginia. I thought this shit was over. But I come back to the city and catch another joint. Niggas running my crib, get a ratchet, I ball out. And I wound up going to the preliminary where I come back from 50 crib. That's why I came back from the joint. I was gonna stay there. And I wound up coming back. When I went to the court for the preliminary for that joint, the niggas grabbed me. The cops grabbed me for that joint, took me to West Virginia. Federal shit.
Wow. So, was the 50 situation that was like, cause then was it some type of situation with y'all like state property or something before, like Beans or something like that was supposed to do something with y'all? Was it? I mean, what was the situation with that? I just heard about it. I never knew nothing about it though.
With Siegel?
Yeah.
No, with Siegel, that shit was like. With Siegel, he was just fucking with my music, like, and he was fucking with me, Bob, Free, Nina Ross, and I think it was like Had or somebody. He was fucking with us.
And it was supposed to be like some type of situation or something, right? Or something like that. He trying to do a situation or something with y'all.
Yeah, he was trying to do like another state property, like on the side. I mean, put a project together. But I was fucking with Siegel for a little second too. He was sliding me places where they think we gonna beat the nigga Dame. I spit some shit in front of Dame. I draw. I'm high in the joint with Siegel. Me and Siegel, we high, served up. I'm waiting the whole time. I'm waiting the whole time for Dame to, cause he had some folks in there. So I'm waiting the whole time for him to leave to finally spit with niggas. I get to spitting. Sieg like, no, spit the joint, man, spit the joint. I get to spitting, the joint. I said, you snitch niggas think singing them free or off niggas, you can sing on the lead. I spit that joint. You know what I'm saying? Got to the bar, I seen it in a nigga face, he was like on a scooter. You know that was his chick at the time. But I wasn't paying attention, bro. I was in his own. You know, I was blacking up. Spit the joint, I seen his face, nigga rolling on the joint, he looked up. He like, did a little squirt joint, like, what you gonna do with him? See? Had me right off. You feel me? Yeah, that shit was good. I was like, man, you gotta touch the subject too much. And I was about to go into who I was really beefing with. And I got booked in West Virginia for a mark $100 bill, nigga. That's my name right here. Don't put my date on it. Don't put my date on it. I'm old as shit. Right there, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Roman in there. CR, nigga. Anyway, you know, that was another situation. But yeah, that shit, even like, I couldn't even go in. Why that shit with the work with me being hit, what that shit really was about. You feel me, bro? I can't put that shit on camera, none of that shit.
Alright, so this before you went to jail, you had got shot.
Yeah, I got shot 2005. I got shot 2005, bro. That's when I was really was waving. Like 2005, I got shot up the way. You know, brother, I mean, beef shit, bro. I ain't go for the camera and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I be going through real life shit. So, the nigga can never say I read about no mark $100 bill, no nut ass case, nigga. I be going through real life street shit, my nigga. That's why I can't really focus on it. What I just tell you, bro. I just came from another case, bro. I be getting into like real life shit. Nigga be putting a whole who they beefing with, what happened, where this shit happened at, all that goofy shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying, bro? Like this shit real with me, bro. I was the young boy. I was the young boy uptown, not only rapping with a broad ass nigga. I had that work out there. You feel me, bro? I could speak on what I was doing. Back then I was that nigga. And niggas to this day get vouch for that, bro. You feel me? It wasn't just rap with me, bro. From street shit, from going to war, from going to jail, from shot to being to shooting that shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like niggas, they ain't really. These niggas be fraud, bro. You feel me? Niggas be telling their man story. You feel me, bro? Like niggas be close to the nigga that's really doing the shit and then telling his story. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas be having niggas around. That's why you see niggas that be hot. They be having all the niggas that's around. Them niggas be the niggas. You feel me, bro? You feel me, bro? Like, but I'm the nigga that was really out there, bro. I'm the nigga that was really out there, bro. That's real rap. Check that. On everything. I've been booked multiple times, my nigga. I've been booked with real niggas up north with the shit I was telling you about, pistol shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, this shit, you know, gang, bro. You know that shit old, you know, bro. When I went to jail, I ain't have no cases. Everything I went to jail for, bro, it was an attempt. One job was super petty. Attempt to steal a 4-wheeler. Another job with some work in the car. That shit got spanked at preliminary. Paid lawyer. Like, come on, bro. It's crazy out here. Real rap.
Alright. So you got locked up or whatever. Where they had you at? Where you was booked at?
I was at FCI Cumberland in Maryland shit.
Alright.
FCI Cumberland in Maryland.
Alright, so what was that experience like? Mind you rolling, you on the DVDs, you had little situations going on with 50 and all that. So you get locked up, you do 3 years. What was that like for you?
That shit helped me though, bro. Some real shit, cause honestly, bro, at the time, I don't think I was ready. Like I said, I didn't even know what I had, bro. I was getting too high, So the jail shit, like, that shit kind of like calmed me down. I got to sit down and reflect on my situation. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck I was doing wrong and how I was moving. You feel me, bro? So a lot of niggas go in and they come out fucked up. You know what I mean? But I went in that joint, I took my time, got myself right mentally. You know what I mean? Came back out. I knew the shit was gonna slow my momentum down. You feel me? The shit changed, bro. Like when I got out, the whole music scene like changed. Even like the whole sound of the music. You feel me? Like the whole sound of the music. So I was like, I had like kind of like had to adjust when I came home. So I was like kind of angry too, because to me I was like, man, this shit corny. You feel me? But it wasn't. It was just like the shit changed. You feel me? Everything changed. Nothing stayed the same, bro. So, but yeah, I just had to adjust. Like right now, that's what I'm trying to do right now. Fucking with different beats, different flows. You know what I mean? Not being aggressive on anything. You know what I'm saying? Even though I still got some of that shit on the shit that's dropping.
Alright. Yeah, we gonna get
shit. The jail shit definitely helped me, bro. Like even I spent 5 months in a hole, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like that damn happy year when nigga like that shit was vicious. You feel me? Like nigga really got talent since then. You know?
So you come back home. I mean, you transition back into the music. Then I see you was in the studio with Meek. Y'all had laid the joint. What was that? The gasoline joint or something like that.
Yeah.
So get him that rundown. Like you come home, he lit at the time. Know what I mean? So and then y'all end up doing the joint together. So get him that whole spill.
Yeah. Meek had actually wrote me in jail too, man. I would love to. He wrote me several little flicks, but he was telling me what he had going on. But you know before. But T.I. asked about the situation with 50 and he was telling me what was going on, how Quilly was made that whole mixtape about me, all that shit. But I mean he showed love by right, but he was reaching his arm out, extending his arm. And when I came home, you know, before that, I was always when I had the wave before I went in, me and Meek got a lot of shit together. You feel me, bro? Like I got some shit I didn't even drop. But he was like, fuck it, he showed the same love when I came home. The nigga he had the wave. He still got the wave, you feel me? Like when I came home, he had the wave. And he was like, yo, brought me out. You know, we did first he brought me out on, I forget where the show was at. Brought me out like performing the show.
You better vacate premises or man's gonna come. Break down ligaments. Be on some different shit. I can be the man heard. The poor cheap. My man's burglars. Falls in the 4-0, get snatched out your whip like Reaper. Oh no, my balls blow. Blue-brain waffle. Sipping on that shit they put on blue-brain waffles. I ride out with a hunch in the back. System feel like a little midget punching my back. You heard? That's the motherfucking nerve. That's your fucking. Now we gonna get to the fight. Let's go.
And then he called me down the studio probably like a week later to hop on the gasoline joint. He wound up had to take me off that joint though. Yeah, I mean, a lot of niggas was like he called me and told me like why he took me off. As far as like, he put Jimmy on the joint, it was like he was like, fuck it, Jimmy was waving more than me. You feel me? I knew what it was. It was like,
you talking about Jim Jones?
Yeah, at the time. You feel me?
Alright.
So I'm like, fuck it. But Meek, I told him Meek, because you know niggas like, man, fuck that shit, man. Come out here. You know what I'm saying? You know how niggas did. But I understood. You know what I'm saying? So Meek was like, yo, bro, I'm like, bro, you ain't got to explain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. But did another job, you know. But niggas, my whole thing, bro, I be in my own way. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas fuck with me. But I be starving, I be inconsistent, man. You feel me? That's all that shit is.
Right. So sometime after that, I see you did the joint with Styles P. That was after that, right? Yeah. So sweet, give him that spill, cause that was a dope joint right there.
I was fucking with my man Cheese from Grand Mark. He started a label. He had a lot of niggas on there. It was me and Nate, had sis, all of us. He started that joint and we reached out to Styles, and me and Styles wound up doing the joint. Went down to New York, shot the video. You know I fucking love Styles, bro. You feel me? I grew up all the niggas. It's like, sure, I was excited like a motherfucker to do a track, but I wound up laying that shit, sending it to him. We wound up going in there shooting the video. I spent the whole day down there. They got the little Juices Life shit. Went down there, fuck with them niggas in the project. I mean, shot the video. That shit turned out, you know, that shit got some hard views too. Shit like that. Yeah.
Alright. So after that, I mean, what was Chic Raw doing from that point? Like, you had some good joints going on when you come home. So what was the situation from that point?
Bro, like I said, man, I be starting and stopping, you feel me? I be having a momentum, stopping. That shit with cheese, I stop, stop fucking with rap completely. I go through those moments. Everybody go through those moments, especially when you ain't getting no paperwork and shit, you feel me? So, my shit just be, I can't even tell you I was consistent, you feel me, bro?
Alright, so now we in 2017. Like, all of that, that was the DVD era. Now we in the social media era. And you was telling me, like, you got a partnership, independent label situation. At some point in time, you spent some time down in Atlanta, with your partner. Doing some work down there. You spent some time in the Bronx recording. So give them that whole spiel, like what you've been doing as of lately. Bring them up to speed and the current projects. Give them everything that's going on now.
Oh yeah, I just me and my man Jay from Mazzini, he had a Clover line in Jersey and shit. I met the nigga through the gram and shit. I wound up I was like selling t-shirts and shit. Now he had an old ass message he sent me an inbox. I wanted to hit the nigga and he was like, come down, bro. I want to start some shit with you. I'm gonna bag you, fund you, whatever you need. So I went down there. We wound up starting a record label. And right now, while I was down there, matter of fact, while I was down there in New York, I recorded probably like 13 songs, 13 joints I'm gonna drop right now. We're gonna drop it under Mazzini Records. We're gonna finally get the shit on iTunes, you know what I'm saying? So the project I got right now, y'all gonna hear like same shit, like a lot of motherfucking pain on there, but it's like to different, bro, it's like to different beats. And then you got some bouncy shit too, cause that's what's going on. Like I was telling you, bro. Like so, I basically I'm trying to show niggas I did evolve. You feel what I'm saying, bro? And I ain't give up on this shit, bro. And my shit is getting better. You feel what I'm saying? I've thrown a couple snippets. I got a video out right now. Grammys. I got a video out right now. Grammys. I just dropped that drum probably like last week and a half ago. And I got a drum for sure that's about to drop on my Young Gon' Smoke and shit. That's like the bouncing drum,
Alright, so how can they follow you, stay updated with the music? How can they buy it? How can they find the merchandise? Like, plug all that.
I'm had the new shit I might drop. That shit gonna be on iTunes, but you can follow me on the gram, straight through Chic Raw, CHICRAW. Same shit on Twitter. If you want to follow me on to keep updated with the videos and shit, I got my YouTube channel, Chic Raw Videos. Straight through Chic Raw Videos. Subscribe to that junk. You already know it's free, and that shit let you know when I'm dropping something. Man, like I said, follow me on my fucking Instagram, and make sure y'all definitely subscribe to the YouTube shit, to my channel, Chic Raw Videos. I'm gonna be dropping a lot of fucking videos, bro. I'm damn near have a video for every track that's on the jump. Every jump.
Alright, man.
F.A.M.E, y'all already know.
Right.
That's your fucking boy, CR, man. Make sure y'all follow me too, though.
Alright, man. We signing out, man. Chic Raw, Philly F.A.M E TV. Till next time, man. Stay tuned.